What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you all are having an amazing day. Today, I'm gonna be talking about the top 10 best men's fragrances of all time. These are my personal 10 favorite men's fragrances ever. If I could only have 10 fragrances, I would keep these 10. I think these are the absolute best. Let's go. The number 10 best men's fragrance of all time is Versace Man Fraiche. This actually is going to come to a shock to a lot of you, honestly. But personally for me, I think this deserves to be in the number 10 spot. Price value proposition, this fragrance does it immensely. It is just so good in my opinion. This is super unique, watery, fruity with some starfruit citrus. It sort of smells like you're by the poolside in the summer with a nice drink in hand. This is super refreshing, super watery, especially in a hot day like this. So nice. Also, do you see that atomizer? Atomizer is super nice as well. This just smells so refreshing. Versace Man Fraiche, it's only like $40. The thing that is not good about this fragrance is it only lasts around 2 hours, which actually could make it a good thing. So if you plan on wearing this only to the beach or to the pool, you don't feel bad about wearing it when you go into the water just because it doesn't last that long anyway. So for $40, I gotta put this in my top 10. As you can see, I've worn this fragrance a lot. I have gotten compliments with this. I've worn this a lot to the beach, to the pool, hot summer days, especially to the gym too. I've worn this a lot to the gym. This is just super clean, citrusy, watery smelling with some fruitiness. This goes at the number 10 spot, Versace Man Fraiche. The 9th best men's fragrance of all time goes to the Harmonist Hypnotizing Fire. This fragrance is very under the radar, but for me, this deserves to be in the number 10 spot just because of how sexy this fragrance is. In my opinion, this is one of the sexiest fragrances of all time. Only reason it's at number 9 though is because I don't find myself wearing it too often. It is very rich, dark, very pungent. It's better worn in the cold weather for sure. This fragrance, it has spices, has this balsamic vibe to it, pepper with vanilla, rose. It's a very sweet, spicy, balsamic vibe. It's super unique, sexy, masculine, I would say. Honestly, if I'm being completely honest, I think a woman could be able to pull this off, but this woman would have to be very mature. Not a girl, a woman would have to wear this. Very mature, sexy vibe, something that you wear on a date in the winter time. You got the candle lit at the dinner table, nice Italian restaurant, really expensive, fancy restaurant. This is what you want to wear. This honestly just smells like sex in a bottle. I can't even lie to you. Hypnotizing Fire at the number 9 spot. Performance-wise, I do get crazy performance out of this. 12 hours. This is a parfum, so it does last a very long time. It is a bit pricey though, which also bumps it down to the number 9 spot, but for one of the sexiest, underrated fragrances of all time, Hypnotizing Fire, amazing. At number 8, YSL Y EDP. This has to be in the top 10 spot just because of how versatile this fragrance is. In my opinion, this is the most versatile fragrance of all time. Other than Bleu de Chanel, this you can wear to any occasion. Honestly, if I'm gonna be real, this fragrance is the more versatile, modern version of Bleu de Chanel. It's a bit more youthful, a bit more modern in my opinion. This stuff is freaking amazing. You get sage, green apple, ginger vibe, very clean, fresh, aromatic, out of the shower. The performance with this is amazing. I've worn this a lot to school, to the beach. Honestly, I've worn this a lot everywhere. Gym, work, school, even on a date I've worn this and I've gotten complimented with this on various occasions. Performance is really amazing. 10 hours longevity, projects good for 3 hours. This stuff is just super strong. Also, it's only around like $100 if you're to pick it up on discounters. So for $100, you get a very good performing, sexy, fresh fragrance that's long lasting. What more do you want? Green apple, ginger, sexiness. YSL Y EDP. At number 7, Louis Vuitton L'Amosity. This fragrance I have fallen in love with in the past year. It is so masculine, rich, woody. I love it so much. It's incredibly versatile as well. Now, this is more of a warm weather fragrance just because the performance isn't super, super nuclear. You get woods, that gingery, ambroxan, fresh woody ginger. I love ginger in fragrances. It comes off a very masculine and very unique. This has really good performance as well. I get 10 hours of longevity. I picked this up when I was in Las Vegas. This just gives me expensive hotel lobby, Las Vegas vibes. You're going to the club. This is just super nice. Atomizer, pressurized on all of them. All the Louis Vuittons, incredibly expensive. This ran me around $320. But if you want a unique, masculine scent that you can wear every single day in the summer, spring, Low-key, you could even wear it in the fall and in the winter. Louis Vuitton Luminosity. This gives the number 7 spot special place in my heart. I love it. I've worn it a lot. This is gonna be a daily in the summer for sure. At the number 6 spot, Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. The Eau de Parfum is the best formulation of Bleu de Chanel, hands down. This is a classic staple of a fragrance in anyone's collection. Masculine, woody, citrus. This is one of the best selling men's colognes of all time, but for good reason. It gets so many compliments. I have to put this at the number 6 spot. Yes, I know that it's basic, but almost every time that I've worn this, I've gotten complimented, especially when I've been out on dates or had interactions with women around me. I've always gotten complimented. Maybe 1 or 2 out of like 100 times I haven't gotten complimented, but this stuff, just something in it that women absolutely love, and guys too. Super versatile. You can wear it to the office, you can wear it to the beach. Super clean, citrusy. You get that woody vibe, very blue. This pioneered the blue fragrance. I love it. Good atomizer as well. It's a bit pricey now. They upped the price. I think it runs you around $160. Tougher to find at discounters. I think this is super amazing. You want one fragrance, a CEO fragrance, super masculine. You want one for any occasion. Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum is still a powerhouse in 2024. Get it. At number 5, Xerjoff Torino 21. This is one of my favorite summer fragrances of all time. I don't know if you guys can see, but the bottle is completely empty, and for good reason. I've worn the hell out of this fragrance. This is refreshing, green, citrusy. You get a minty mojito vibe when you wear this fragrance. It just reminds me of a tropical vacation with a minty mojito in your hand on the beach. I've brought this on vacation on a few occasions, and it's just been so enjoyable to wear. The performance in this fragrance, I get 10 hours longevity. One time I went to the beach with my friends. This is down at the Jersey Shore. We went in the water. I rose up out of the water, completely submerged myself. Obviously the fragrance was wet. Everyone was looking around. What fragrance are you wearing? It was Torino 21, absolutely being nuclear and just projecting all around me. Friends were like, oh, it's no, it's no, it's no. After that, I knew how much of a powerhouse this fragrance was. That's why this gets the number 4 spot. This is one of my favorite summer fragrances of all time. If I'm ever going to the beach, if I want to stand out in the summertime, Torino 21 is that minty, black currant, white floral, aquatic vibe. This is a fragrance in Italy, in Milano. This is what you want. Torino 21, so unique. This is amazing. At the number 4 spot goes none other than Acqua Profumo, one of the best men's fragrances of all time. This is timeless. This is just freaking amazing. I'm at a loss for words with this fragrance because of how undeniably gorgeous it is. Incense, patchouli, smoky, green sea vibe. This basically just turned Acqua di Gio, the original one that just smells amazing, but only lasts 1 hour, and gave it a masculine twist and gave it really good performance. This I've worn so much. When I run out of this, I will be picking up a backup bottle. It is discontinued, unfortunately, but I will be trying my best to get my hands on a backup bottle. This stuff is so masculine, it's smoky, it's aquatic. This is a fragrance that you can wear not only in the summer and springtime, but it has a good performance enough to wear it in the fall and even in the winter. If you want to wear a fresh fragrance in the winter, this is the one for you. Now, performance-wise, I go around 8 to 9 hours, which for a fresh fragrance is absolutely stellar. Projects good for the first 2 hours, but it leaves such a gorgeous scent trail wherever you go. This will definitely fill a room. This is a fragrance for a CEO, a boss, super masculine and sexy vibe, but you're not trying too hard. Super clean smelling, Acqua di Gio Profumo, the number 4 spot. Hard to get, but definitely worth it. We've now reached the top 3 men's fragrances of all time. These are gonna be the absolute stellar masterpieces of fragrances that are going to be amazing for all of eternity. Here we go, number 3 spot, Hibiscus Mahajad by Maison Crivelli. Now this is only at the 3 spot just because I've only found out about this fragrance relatively recently within the past few months, but let me tell you, this has quickly become one of my favorite fragrances of all time. It is so unique. The scent profile, the fragrance DNA is something that I've never smelled in any other fragrance. It's a rosy hibiscus, minty vanilla vibe, very floral, fruity sweet, with that hibiscus in there, which I absolutely love. This I fell in love with right away. To me, it really just smells like a hibiscus Starbucks drink, which might come off as a bit feminine to you guys, but really this could be pulled off by a man as well. And let me tell you, I've gotten so many compliments with this stuff already. At school, I've gotten complimented, at the beach, even when I've been in the office, working outside with the guys, this just pulls so many compliments. And I just love the fragrance to the core. I love sweet fragrances. If you like sweet, fruity fragrances, you will love Hibiscus Mahajad. It is pretty pricey at around $300 for 50 ml, but you really don't have to spray that much just because of how nuclear it is. Hibiscus Mahajad. If you want to smell like a Starbucks hibiscus drink and you want to smell super unique and you want the best summer fragrance of 2024, I would say Hibiscus Mahajad is just that. It's amazing. I'm at a loss for words. It's amazing. The number 2 best men's fragrance of all time needs no introduction. MFK Oud Satin Mood Extrait de Parfum. This is a masterpiece of an oud fragrance. Jammy rose vanilla oud vibe. It's a super sweet vanilla rosy oud fragrance with added notes of cinnamon and amber. This just elevates the original Oud Satin Mood DNA in this extrait formula and makes it beast mode. The other one was beast mode, but this makes the extrait is even more beast mode than the eau de parfum. 24 hours of longevity, incredibly expensive smelling. Sort of smells like satin sheets in a way. This is elegance. The amount of times that I've worn this out to special occasions on dates and gotten complimented, insane. One night I got 5 compliments in one night at one dinner with this fragrance. That just shows how powerful this is. This will project 10, 15 feet away from you and leave such a long lasting, sexy scent trail. Guys, Oud Satin Mood Extrait, a level above any other fragrance that I've ever smelled before. This used to be at the number 1 spot, but has been dethroned by another fragrance. That's another topic. Oud Satin Mood Extrait, I love it. Is it worth $400, $500? I would say no. If you can get it at a discounted price, then I would say pick it up. Because spending $500 on a fragrance is kind of ridiculous. Other than that, Oud Satin Mood Extrait, sexiness for the winter. Don't wear it in the summer, way too strong for the winter time. Check it out. The number 1 best men's fragrance of all time. Just want to say, if you guys have made it this far in the video, thank you guys so much. Leave down a comment which one of these fragrances is your favorite. Which one do you want to try soon? Make sure you like the video and make sure you subscribe. The number 1 best men's fragrance of all time, in my opinion, goes to YSL Babycat. This is masterclass perfection. The best vanilla fragrance of all time. Yes, I love vanilla, and this is the best vanilla fragrance of all time. Smoky, masculine, spicy vanilla, super sophisticated, refined masculinity in a bottle. Usually vanilla gives off more of a feminine vibe, but this is incredibly masculine, I can tell you. It has not dropped in the United States yet, but if you can get it, it is 100% worth it. Not a blind buy by any means, but in my opinion, this is the best men's fragrance of all time, based off of the unique factor, the price point, the compliment factor, the sexiness, the versatility. You could really wear this in any cold weather. Okay, now that I'm being real, this fragrance is not so much for a super hot summer day, more of a summer night, going to the club, going to a nice restaurant, or a daily in the cold weather. This fragrance, definitely a cold weather vibe. I wouldn't be wearing it in this 90 degree, 95 degree weather right now, but it still smells freaking sexy, man. Black pepper, suede, and vanilla, so sexy. Whew. So there you have it, the top 10 best men's fragrances of all time. If you've made it this far in the video, I want to give a big thank you to all of you guys watching at home. If you haven't liked the video, please like the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell notification so you don't miss an upload. I will be posting way more YouTube videos in the future, vlogs, reviews, top 10 lists, whatever you guys want. Let me know in the comments what type of videos you want to see next. As always, stay smelling freaking sexy, guys. Never forget that. Make sure you drink water today. Tell someone in your life that you love them. Work out. Don't skip the gym. Read. Benefit yourself intellectually. And meditate. Drink water. I said that already. Everyone, have a blessed day. Peace, y'all. I love you guys.